Do I have to explain myself to you?
No, you don't have to explain yourself to me.
Myself? A clown. Okay, you are a freaking clown.
Yeah, and you're a pregnant
That's what
whore.
you are.
And you're a pregnant whore.
No!
What?
Please, Jasmine.
What, Jasmine?
Okay, guys.
It's okay. It's okay. No. User,
Jasmine's a
she's
manipulator.
a hoe.
And she
Jasmine
is a hoe.
She finessed you. Think she's gonna get boosted up? Honestly, I think she got pregnant on purpose so that she could show up at this tell-all pregnant, so that everybody would have her back and everybody be supportive. Jasmine, Matt, that baby.
Hello and welcome. Today's video is about 90 Day Fiancé, which I'm shocked I've not made a video on 90 Day Fiancé yet, because 90 Day Fiancé, I literally have been watching that show for years and it's just like very chaotic, and this video is not specifically on 90 Day Fiancé, it's more on 90 Day Fiancé tell-alls and how I feel like they sometimes facilitate bullying and allow bullying to go on. Now, I hope this is kind of scripted for drama and stuff like that, because sometimes it's really bad, like the way the cast members treat each other, and it hasn't always been like this. I feel like just the more recent tell-alls have been kind of like this, and I want to watch a tell-all to have a recap of this series and stuff, but I found that I get increasingly like angry at the cast members because some of the cast members are saying completely out of pocket stuff to the other ones. And so I'm gonna just talk about a few of the scenes that I felt like bullying was happening to other cast members, and I'm gonna obviously give context as well, just in case you haven't seen the season, because I imagine not everyone wants to watch every single season. That's valid.
Are you done talking?
No, I'm not. I'm an American. Land of the free.
The main one that's obviously, I would say, the biggest right now is the one towards Jasmine in the tell-all. When it was found out that she was pregnant, if people don't know, Jasmine was with Gino. They had a weird relationship.
Feel a part of Gino that I just find disgusting. Where Gino was talking about paying for sugar babies.
He didn't want to sleep with her for some reason. He just didn't want to, and then so they decided to have an open relationship. Gino was hesitant, but eventually he agreed, and then Jasmine somehow got pregnant by the guy that she had an open relationship with. Now, I'm not saying I agree with any of the stuff that's happened, but I just don't agree with bullying. There was people at the tell-all, for example, I want to say Rob, Josh and Gino, like they all formed a group. Rob and Josh are in broken relationships as well. I'm just gonna say that in case people want context. And they started cursing her unborn baby.
Matt, that baby.
But I find that so disgusting. Like there's no excuse for that, no matter how mad you are at someone. Yes, people were angry and saying that Jasmine cheated when she didn't cheat because they had an open relationship. Yes, she broke the rules in the open relationship. Not saying I agree with that. I'm just saying that this bullying was extreme. These people were attacking her, calling her names, calling her derogatory names against women. She had enough and she threw her shoe. I don't agree with that. But then Rob decides to pick up her shoe and throw it all the way outside. That should have been stopped as well. And I hope that this drama and stuff is sometimes scripted, because it's very bad. It's very bad. I'm like, the way these people are treating these cast members, like it's giving high school. And I don't know if these people are like told, okay, create as much drama as possible, or they're just, genuinely like this. But I think that they need to, clock in, because in my opinion, how is that acceptable? So the whole Jasmine stuff, so many stuff happened on social media. Jasmine was going back and forth with people, but Jasmine spoke out on her stories saying that she felt like bullied and stuff, and she also spoke out in like comment sections. And because people see the castmate saying this to her and acting this way, they of course feel like it's fine to say these things and act this way, and it promotes cyberbullying, which is just not okay. It was very messy. I just feel like if you don't agree with someone's actions and you don't like them, you don't have to say to them. But I guess because they see the cast member saying it, they're like, okay. And then also, because Jasmine was such in a corner, I'm not trying to justify this, she did end up leaking something about Rob, which then again, I kind of feel like if this was intervened at an earlier stage, nothing would have leaked and nothing would have happened. But I just think, I guess it's just drama, people's entertainment, but sometimes we forget these are real people and we need to mind what we say to them. Next situation in my opinion, was Adnan and Tiger Lily, which I don't know why they're invited back onto another tell-all. So I'm just going to start with Tiger Lily. Being very rude towards women that wanted to wear whatever they wanted. She was saying that they're showing too much skin and acting like she's so conservative when she was doing the same like a few months ago. For context, her husband Adnan is Muslim and he was telling her to dress more conservative, so she did, and then all of a sudden she changed her mind and wanted to act like she's never dressed that way in her life and act like she's not associated with that. Fair, but I just feel like that was bullying. Wasn't that bad compared to what I'm going to say for Adnan. So there is there's a guy on the tell-all who has autism, and Adnan was bullying this guy. Like, you can tell this guy, we know he has autism, like it's been said that he has autism. Tiger Lily even took it to the extent to put on her story that she doesn't think he has autism because she's worked in a school or something like that. Honestly, how are you going to say someone's faking their disability? That's disgusting. So Adnan kept poking at Niles, and I just felt so bad because I feel like Niles finds it quite hard to ignore people. I don't know if that's due to autism, but you can clearly tell that this person has a hard time just ignoring when people say rude stuff, and this man kept continuously saying rude stuff to Niles, like for no reason, just to get a reaction. You could tell like he just wanted a reaction out of Niles. Even while Niles got up in his face, he was like still smiling. So that was disgusting, honestly. I did a bit of like research, I looked into it, and I saw people getting annoyed and saying that this shouldn't have happened and production should have stepped in and stuff like that, which I totally agree with.
You changed, bro. You changed and we evolved.
You can't understand me.
Bro.
I said the same exact thing just 4 years ago when I was
20 years old.
You're 20, you're shooting and you are in the jail, but didn't want to say it like this.
Because I was a hard-headed young man like you.
Because you didn't following a religion.
Brian said that he was trying to give you some advice, and you said, why should I take advice for somebody in a wheelchair? Did you say that?
Yeah.
Have some compassion! Because it really affects people!
Now, further than last situation I'm deciding to talk about in this video, why I think that 90-day tell-alls facilitate bullying, is the most recent tell-all that's happened. Shakina getting attacked by Danielle and Imeni. So, for some reason, Danielle was on this tell-all. I don't really know why. No one really knows why. She was invited. Okay, that's fair. She started saying that Shakina sent bots to attack her, which that is a very wild statement. Like, if someone sends bots online to attack you. And then she went on to say that Shakina really rude and she is rude to cast members.
Shakina lies. Like, the interaction that Shakina says that they had is not the interaction that she had. And the interaction that I had with Shakina is not the interaction that Shakina says that she had. So Shakina actually lies to make herself look better. And it's a lot of things that like we can't necessarily publicize, and she knows that. So the calculated person is actually Shakina.
So she was just kind of saying this with no proof, and then someone decided to stand up and say, well, where's the proof?
What is your reason that you said that?
Because Shakina presents as the kind of person that wants to put herself into anything. But one of the things that is really important to me is that I'm honest, and she's a bitch.
Okay, I'm nervous as right now.
How are you a victim?
Because you're attacking her, but you're lying.
And this guy, Maddie, he absolutely got attacked and made to feel like he was in the wrong by guess who? Imeni and Matt.
That's not what she said.
I'm not talking to you, first of all.
I'm going to defend her, though. I'm going to defend her. You're a man approaching a woman. I'm going to defend her.
Imeni and Matt are a couple. Well, they're in a throuple. They're with this other woman, but the woman is obviously not at the tell-all, like in the tell-all break room, because she is like in Mexico. So then Matt and Imeni keep trying to poke at Shakina as well and say stuff to Shakina. Shakina obviously does not want to associate with these people, and they are angry. Imeni and Matt, they are very weird. Imeni goes and tries to talk to Sarpa and tell Shakina not to open her mouth, and then Shakina decides that she wants to speak, and then Imeni like starts like cursing at her and stuff.
Can I talk before you talk, please?
I wanted to say thank you so much for today. I thought you would be an asshole, but you weren't.
Be careful, she said that to me too.
You know, you're real
I told you not to open your mouth until I finish.
Oh,
I don't take orders from you, so you don't get to tell me not to open my mouth.
You're the sourest person here.
She is. That's
sour apple candy.
I really thought you was Cypher the whole time. I don't know how he does it with you. I don't even need to be here. You guys have your conversation.
Well, if you didn't open your mouth, I would have said something.
to you.
That was weird. And then at the end, she tried to just, you know, act like nothing happened and act nice to Shakina. I don't know. I feel like tell-alls are supposed to be people, you know, they just tell all. They tell the updates and stuff like that. I understand some drama is good. Like, I do enjoy the drama. But at the same time, like, people literally get bullied at this point. Like, this bullying has been becoming very common. I'm sure there's been other times where that has happened, but I feel like it has not been as common as this. And it actually annoys me whenever I watch tell-alls, because I'm like, this person's being bullied and no one is saying anything.
And nobody seems to care! Oh my, we need a full factory fucking reset.
Or just being allowed to be hurt and stuff like that. And I will say that I feel like the whole Jasmine thing has actually affected Jasmine. Yes, it kind of, like, her decisions have consequences. I don't want to say it's all her, because at the end of the day, we're all humans and we just all do whatever we think. So I don't think we have a right to sit here and judge her. The whole Shakina thing I feel like is petty. The Adnan thing and Tiger Lily thing, they are just bullies in general. Honestly, I feel like they could one up someone, and if that's why they're constantly going for this person, those type of people should be told, like, by management or whatever, production, they should be told that they should stop. And understand it makes drama, but that is the end of this video. I just really wanted to talk about this topic because I've been noticing it in the tell-alls and it is very jarring and annoying what is going on. And I'm sure other people have been thinking this too, but I guess some people are just invested in the drama. But if we take a step back and realize that these are real people, then it's actually something that I feel like needs to be addressed or at least noticed.